Welcome back to 1819 Farmhouse Restoration. I'm Dixon and Dixon Does It. Yeah, we're puttering along. Stay tuned at the end because there was a cool find in the floor when I tore it up. But I'm not going to show you stuff I did, but I will show you the things that I did. So all those cut out, like the pipes gone, put in some rafters, bolted them in. You know, they got some nice bolts in there. This one was cut out. That thing was like 40 pounds, heavy to get out. Put a whole new joist in. I left the old one as a nailer for my drywall, but that is sitting in. That is supported on. That's a whole new rafter there. Had to put something in so I can get on my drywall. Went around putting in some shims. You know, I leveled everything out, got it nice and ready for the drywall to go in. What else did I do? It just feels like I've done a lot, but really, maybe I didn't? Here's another thing I did. The door frame's in. So typically you would put your drywall up and then you would put, you know, the door frame on it. Well, back then they would put, to save plaster and lath, they would put the door frame on and then they would plaster, you know, and lath over. So in order to match what I had, I, you know, put that up. Then I had to put a nailer on here so I can get some drywall across. I'm hoping this is going to be one sheet, just be done. And then I'll have my two doorways. Then I can just like put some plastic doors up and that would be cool. Just close it off because that doesn't need to be open at all. And then the drywall would be up and then I can just make my mess. I'm running out to wherever I got to dig this out. This will be the next episode because I'm going to finish this off today, but dig that out, put a switch. I'm going to come out, got to run wires all the way over to an outlet that I put in over here, double outlet, so that'll be a switch. We'll have our three-way switches for our lights that are going to go around. So I scraped all this off and I kind of figured out where the big burn mark is. I don't know if the tongues are going this way or that way. I guess I could have looked over there where it ends, but I'm just going to cut a chunk out. We'll see what's going on in there. Alright, so what I'm seeing is there's like a gap under here. I don't know if the like there might be, you might have shimmed it out to make it level. So I have to can't cut through the shims if there's shims. Because right here there's a piece of wood, but I don't know if that's the rafter going across. That is newspaper, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to take this board out up to the end of the burnt. Alright, that's what I thought. It's shimmed with pieces of lath here. I don't know if you're seeing that, but there's pieces of lath, so as long as I don't cut them all out. Plus I saved some from, you know, before. So and lath is typically 1/2 inch. I can find some 1/2 inch wood, put it under. It's not a big deal. So let's cut out the rest of this burn spot. And there you have it. Okay. Why didn't I just cut square out? Because then once it's in, people will be like, that's a patch. You know, it'll just be like square cuts. You'll see the lines, but you stagger it a little bit, you know, it'll hide. You would want to stagger it like even further, but I don't know where I'm going to get this wood from. The island is going to go here, so maybe I'll get it from there. Butler pantry, I mean, I can always take it from there. They've already made some patches in there for some odd reason. Another thing I could do is I could have flipped the wood over, but when you flip the wood over, there's nails coming through. They go through the tongue and out the bottom, and I'd have nail holes everywhere, which in just this area, you'd be like, oh, that's a patch. I'm going to see if I can get that newspaper out and see what it looks like. Well, I got that paper out. It's the Held Amendment Advocate from Ontario, Canada. 1906. That's when the floor was put in. I don't know when it burned, but I got that chunk out. And there's other stuff in here like you need cow chains and hockey sticks. Oh, look, job opportunity. Boy wanted to learn tinsmithing. Look at that. Buy your fruits, probably just apples. Too bad there isn't like a recipe in here. I would make it. That would be cool. Notice the creditors. Oh, raincoats. $12. Oh, price of eggs these days. All right, so I figured out I'm gonna take the floor from the pantry over here because it's already patched, so might as well just keep going. Those short pieces, I can use 2 of those, especially the one is just long enough. The rest of them are too short to go anywhere, so I'm gonna have to pull a couple of these. And then they use a couple boards. I'm gonna see if I can get a whole board in there. And the floor's done. See, space it out, doesn't look like a giant square. Once I sand it all down, fill it, and you know, everything should look a lot better. Now I gotta scrape all this crap off. Pretty cool find, 1906 newspaper. Yep, but the floor's in. I don't like the way it looks. I know I said it looks good, but I have to floor filler, or maybe I'll just tear it up, get some more of those boards, and you know, put them in the long way, get it done right, get some nails and such. That last board was a pain in the tuchus to get in, but yeah, that's it. See you next time. 1819 Farmhouse Restoration. Like us on Facebook, and peace out, y'all.